In high school, I had a reputation of wanting to become a sports broadcaster for several years, which ultimately led to my first paid job in broadcasting as I was hired by the girls' volleyball team to do their banquet video.
Tell me what you think it's going to be like without them next year.
I don't want to imagine next year without this senior class.
This was one of the coolest experiences ever. I got to go house to house, interview players' parents, and also friends and family as well. And also got the class involved a little bit too.
He must have forgot to close his door.
Hello and welcome to NCDM Pirate Productions. I am Trent Attyah and I'm here to give you your current NCDM updates.
I was involved in a club on campus called Youth in Government, which was a mock legislature in court with thousands of kids around the state of California. Someone had to volunteer to be the broadcaster of all the events, and who else but me? I even had my own signing off signal.
We'll see you later.
Roll out, roll out, roll out, roll out.
I was involved on campus more ways than just one. Senior year, I decided to join a group called ASB, which means Associated Student Body. I never thought being involved on campus would be this much fun, which makes me want to take advantage of my opportunities that I have here at TCU. I made a mistake by only being an ASB 1 year. In that 1 year, I accomplished some great things, such as becoming president of my class and also becoming rally commissioner. Being rally commissioner pretty much just consisted of me embarrassing myself in front of the entire student body. As you can see here, I pie someone in the face as I embarrassingly fall into the crowd of cheerleaders. There's a lot of cool memories I made while being rally commissioner, especially my favorite, saying goodbye to the senior class one last time. In these monthly spirited rallies, there was always a highly anticipated 10-minute video. Whether it was prom, homecoming, or a rival football game, it was my job to make a video that would make the entire student body laugh.
Alright, let's do it. Right. Out of all the memories you have in high school so far, what's your most memorable one?
Prom.
These videos pretty much contain your basic high school humor, from roasting students to roasting teachers. And I had my partner in crime with me, Blake Cormos, who ironically is attending TCU as well.
I can't do it.
Okay, I'm up.
Having the two funniest kids on campus as your rally commissioner was a tradition at my school. And if you were elected rally commissioner, it was a pretty big deal.
Hi, how are you,
Sorry, you had
Trent?
to pick us up. My electric motorcycle ran out of battery.
But being rally commissioner had a lot of responsibility. If you couldn't make the crowd laugh, then you failed, and people would let you know that you failed. So what's a better way to make people laugh than make yourself look like a complete fool? For example, if you look up Fat Kid Throws Up on Trampoline on YouTube, you'll realize what I'm talking about. Yes, this was shown in front of the entire student body, as I can only watch with my eyes closed. With so many different videos that had to be created, it was so hard to come up with so many different ideas. As you can see here, I dressed up as every prom king and queen candidate and tried to perfect their personalities perfectly. Yes, including mine, because I was nominated prom king as well. Having this job was so time consuming, but it was so much fun. In these rallies, we would also have to have a tribute to all the sports teams going on that season. I was on the baseball team, but since I'm usually in every video, I thought I'd let my boys have it this time. I usually would try to step out of my comfort zone and try to make people laugh, but usually it would just result in me hurting myself, as I learned right here. A lot of people ask me where I get a lot of my ideas and inspiration from. All my life I've wanted to be a lot like Jimmy Fallon. I hope to pursue a career just like him where he can enjoy making people laugh for a living.
So embarrassing. A little embarrassing.
When I think of inspiration, I immediately think of Michael Jordan. Freshman year of high school, I was cut from my baseball team, only to come back sophomore year, and my first at-bat resulted in a home run. Michael Jordan was cut from his freshman high school basketball team, and look how he turned out. After graduation day, I received my diploma as I held it in the air and kissed it, only to wake up the next morning featured in the newspaper twice. That wasn't before I gave my senior speech.
Which means no more parents doing laundry or home-cooked meals, which I know I'll miss a ton. But instead, it's our time to innovate and make lives of our own.
We bump into each other on a crowded street.
And what a better way to top off a crazy year than to plan a senior trip to the Dominican Republic, solely by myself. Planning this trip was definitely the hardest thing in my entire life. Calling over 200 parents and trying to convince them that taking their kid to a third world country was safe? Yeah, good luck with that. My high school has never done a senior trip before, so it was really cool to start a new tradition. Being involved on campus in high school was definitely the best decision I ever made. I would be a fool not to get myself involved during my time at TCU, which is why I find myself in this office today trying out for Frog Aids. Well, you pretty much know all about Trent Attyah at this point. Frog Aids, what's your next move?